Hello, my name is David Scott and I'm the Flight Liaison to the College of Business. And today I'm going to talk to you about some of the resources for Marketing 321 for Professor Rockwell. The first one I'm going to talk about today is called IBIS World, and it's a really good industry research tool. So here on the main campus library page, which is ferris.edu/library, if you go to course guides, you will find all of the College of Business course guides under one link here under College of Business course guides. Then click Go. And here you can see information for all the different courses that we have guides for the College of Business. On this main guide is also information about me. You can email me, you can schedule a meeting, and I'll talk more about that at the end of this video as well. So we want to go to Marketing 321, and I'm going to scroll down to Industry Research. It's down towards the bottom of the page, and there is IBIS World. And you can see their little description of IBIS World. It's a really good database for industry research. You won't find much company information here. It's primarily for industries. And how it works is you can see these codes here. There are some numbers that you can use to search, or you can just search for a keyword. It does say company, but we generally don't do company research here, or the codes. Those are called the NAICS codes. So just to make it relatively easy, I'm just going to type in retail. And you can see here it gives me all the matches for retail, and there's more. The first one I want to look at here is the retail trade in the US. So I'm going to click that and then click search. So here are some of the sub-industries under retail trade. But I'm just going to pick the main industry here. One of the nice things about IBIS World is all of the reports look exactly the same, so there's no surprises and everything is easily laid out for you. So the navigation's over here on the side. They call them chapters. You can think of them as tabs as well. The first tab is just sort of a general overview of the industry. Talks about some of the drivers in that particular industry, so you can kind of see a visual representation of how that industry works. And notice here too, there are some other industries here as well you might want to take a look at. So if you're looking for something a little more particular, you can get that there. And all of those are links, and you can click on those. Does give some major players. Again, this is not a company database, it's an industry database. But you can see here there are a couple of major players. And then some activities of that industry, and then what I like, and I would encourage you to take a look at these, they call them additional resources. These would be trade associations in that particular industry, or other places you can get really good information about this industry. So you can see here we have the National Retail Federation, and many of these will have good statistics on your industry, and so I encourage you to take a look at those as well, and they're under the About section way down at the bottom. So I'm going to scroll up very quickly here, which I didn't have to do. And then all of the content in this particular database is over here on the side. And I'll just open a few of these up so you can get an idea of the types of content in this particular tool. Industry at a glance, you can see here IBIS World really does a really good job of giving you some graphs and charts. Notice here there's a kind of a SWOT analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Major players again, and some key trends and those types of things. If you wanted to output this particular chart, you've got the little share button up here at the top, so you could download that in PDF, Word, or Excel. And that's common throughout the database. Industry Outlook, again, just picking a few of these items from the side here. This has a little more analysis, a little more text than you might see. But notice too, there are some charts and graphs. You could download those as well. Notice it did that automatically into Excel right down there at the bottom. I have a Mac, so that's why I did that. So lots of good information here. products and markets and so forth. Again, lots of nice pictures and graphs and things of that nature. If you're interested in any of the statistics in industry, they do give you some of the industry data and some of those things there. Again, you can download those to your Excel. Very easy to use, as you can see. You can also search within this report if you're looking for something in particular. This button here will download the entire report. So you can do sections of the report or individual parts or the whole thing. So that is IBIS World, very easy to use. And you can see here, these are the NAICS major groupings. This is kind of how the database is arranged. But just so you can see, here's candy production, for example, and you'll see it'll look exactly the same as the retail trade, just different data. Notice too, it does give you the date up at the top. These are updated fairly frequently throughout the year. So you can see here, everything looks exactly the same. So that is IBIS World. I encourage you to take a look at that. And I'm going to go back to your course guide. If you do have questions about IBIS World, shoot me a general email. That'll go directly to me. If you need to schedule a meeting, you can click on that, and I will meet either in the library or online, your choice. Either one you pick. This will open up a calendar which will show you my availability for any particular day. And then you would just pick a time. You fill out this very brief form, what class and your question, name and email, pretty straightforward. Just ask you to be specific with your question. That helps me out. And then we'll have our meeting. Either you can come over here or we'll do it via Zoom. So again, any questions about IBIS World, you can shoot me an email or schedule a meeting, or you can call me if you wish. Thank you for watching, and I will now end this.